most of our classroom instruction this year, or this semester, or this 9 weeks, or the next couple of days is going to be online. So we're going to be using a program called WebEx, and WebEx is a digital platform where we can meet and talk and have all the joys of a classroom environment. It's a lot of fun. You're going to love it. But have you ever had a Zoom meeting or an online chat or something, and there are just sometimes those individuals who, well, let's just say they're not participating. We're going to go over some of those and find out what we should and should not do. Our first example, there are those who are so musically inclined, as I am not, and they just have rhythm that cannot be controlled. This is what you should not do, my friends. This is so boring. The little drummer boy. Whether it's drums, a recorder, a flute, a tuba, or a xylophone. Even if you have music in the background, nobody really wants to know if you're listening to, I don't know, 50 Cent, if you're listening to Juice WRLD. There's so many things we just really don't want to know about you in a Zoom meeting, in a WebEx meeting, or on any digital platform. So please, keep your music choices to yourself. There are some other things you need to keep to yourself, like this phone conversation.
Like, I can't even believe that. That is like ridiculous because they're like it's just, I mean, can you believe that they even put that on their story? Like, whose business is that? Nobody's business. That's my business. Nobody needs to know about any of that. And if I get my hands on that girl, let me tell you. Hold on. What? Yeah, anyway. I just think it's ridiculous and, what? Gotta go.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are just some things that should stay between you and you. Don't include the entire classroom in your conversations. If a WebEx is going on, please make sure that you discontinue your cell phone use for that time period. Because not only are you going to be embarrassed, but I promise the person on the other line is going to be embarrassed when they find out that you involved them. Just don't do it. And another thing, when you're involved with people in a WebEx, let's try to make sure that we keep this civil and positive and uplifting, and we're not going to be like this guy. What'd you call me? Wait, hold on. You talking to me? Look, man, I will come through this screen and I will tell you who you think you're talking to, because you're not going to talk to me like that. And if I find you outside, catch me outside. How about that? Huh? What you think about that now? Come on. Now, let's take a moment to be serious. While I don't think anyone would do that on a WebEx, on a live platform like that, that doesn't mean that there are not people out there who might use this time behind a computer screen to be a little bit aggressive, to be a bully. We don't tolerate that in Madison City Schools. If that is happening to you, whether it's through a WebEx, whether it's through email, whether it's through an online platform of any type, please know you do not have to deal with that alone. You should not be put in that situation. And you have teachers here who are going to advocate for you and stand up for you if you find yourself in that situation. One of the ways that you can protect yourself, or maybe you know a friend that this is happening to, you can protect them as well. At Madison City Schools, we have something called Text to Protect. Many of you are very familiar with this. This is a hotline that you can call. It's anonymous, and it will allow someone to know that maybe there's someone in danger. Maybe there is some cyberbullying going on, or maybe you know something that's going to happen that probably shouldn't be happening. This is a great resource for you. Write down the number. Use it. If you don't feel comfortable talking to your teachers or to your counselors, please know that you can use your phone and anonymously text to protect. So we've covered a lot of ground so far. We know that we probably should not be playing music in the background or dancing or trying to recreate every TikTok dance imaginable. While Charlie's good, we don't really want to see that on a WebEx. We also know that we should wear clothes to our WebEx. Clothes that are school appropriate, because school dress code is still enforced even though you're on that side of the screen. You are also going to be adamant about reporting any type of cyberbullying that's going on. You're also going to make sure that you're not the one who is committing that cyberbullying, because we're respectful even on a digital online community like this. There's one more thing though that we haven't talked about that you need to make sure you don't do. So take a look. Over the spring semester, we got a little comfortable. We were able to stay home, and as you all are right now, and you can see I'm in my classroom here working, and just wanted to let you know that when you wake up in the morning, stretch out of bed, you get ready for that WebEx meeting, please, please, please don't do this. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Don't be that person. Put on some pants. Dress code is still enforced. Now, here's a little hint. I'm gonna tell you this. If you're still in your pajama pants and your fuzzy slippers in the morning when you're on WebEx, that's fine. Just don't stand up. Because nobody wants to know that you have pajama pants that have sleeping unicorn kittens on them. That being said, please make sure you continue to follow dress code, that you come dressed to your WebEx meetings. There's no filters, sorry guys. So make sure your beauty is all natural so you can be successful, you can be prepared, and you can be without distractions. So put down that cell phone, guys. Pick up a pencil and a mouse and get to clicking. Because here in Discovery Middle School, we're gonna make this a year to remember. Hang in there, guys. Stay Panther proud, Panther strong.